Right. Howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel.
How's it going, guys?
Happy New Year. So now that the Christmas decorations and everything are all put up, it is officially my favorite time of year. Y'all can't tell me that I'm the only one looking at my seeds like they're lottery tickets. So, it is cold today, so Amber and I decided that we're going to stay inside where it's warm, and we're going to talk seeds and garden plans and plant sale, so stick around.
In other words, she just wants to make me hungry.
Right, yeah, thinking about all these yummy things we can grow. I'm so excited. Okay.
Me too. Okay.
So, I've got my notebook. I'm going to make a list of things that we want to grow in our garden, and then also a list of things that we want to grow for the plant sale, because we will hopefully be starting seeds for our plant sale within the next couple of weeks.
Alright, what are we starting with?
Tomatoes, of course. There's tomatoes
there's
here.
tomatoes. I'm like, isn't there like two of them?
Yeah, I think there is like 2 deals of tomatoes.
Alright.
So this kit, somebody handed it down to me,
And it's awesome.
it's so cool.
It comes in all these color-coded boxes so you can separate and store all your,
And label them.
little things of seeds and have them exactly where they need to be.
It makes me so happy. So I want you guys to drop a comment in the comment section and tell me what your favorite things to grow are. What are your favorite varieties of tomatoes? What are your favorite varieties of peppers? We are zone 7. So obviously what you will be able to grow is going to be different than what we can grow. But we're going to go over a bunch of these.
Alright.
Let's see.
We've got the German pink. There's not very many left in here, though, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My seed collection is in a
Alright,
work in progress for a few years.
Let's start with the ones that aren't even open yet.
Yes.
Okay.
So a lot of these I grew in the plant sale last year, and I'd like to grow again.
Ooh, black cherry tomatoes. Those
Black-
are always a good one.
Black cherry is definitely something that we will grow again this year. This variety is very prolific. It's easy to grow, and you get a ton of tomatoes off of it. And they are just, I don't know. If you like tomatoes, you'll like these.
There's the pineapple.
Pineapple tomatoes, I grew these last year. I wasn't super impressed. They are pretty, but I just expected them to have more flavor, I guess. And so I'm probably not going to grow these this year for the plant sale.
These are usually pretty good. The Cherokee purple.
Oh yeah. Cherokee purple is definitely a must.
What are the indigo blue chocolate? I don't even think I've heard of those ones.
I started these late last year, and they actually didn't even produce before they died. So I don't know, but indigo blue chocolate tomatoes, that's definitely going to be in our private garden this year.
All right,
for
we're gonna
sure.
try those.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, they do.
Anything, chocolate.
Yeah.
And then you got 3 things of the Black Beauties.
Yes, Black Beauty was a huge seller last year, so those are definitely going to be grown again this year. A lot of people, I was surprised when we were at the farmer's market, they were talking about how, they hadn't seen this variety since they were kids and their grandpa grew it or something. And it's a traditional heirloom variety. Everything we grow is non-GMO, organic stuff, so I don't want all the... I like natural stuff,
I think we need some of these in our garden and for the plant sale, though. The large red cherry tomatoes and the Romas, just because there's something that everybody knows.
Right, yeah.
So if they're a little skeptical of trying a new kind of tomato, then there's something for everybody.
Right. I think maybe, even though, I'm so bad. So, tell me, are you on the plant everything sale or side? Are you one of those people who is just like, what the heck, let's plant everything? Or are you the kind of person that just says, I just want a salsa garden or a salad? I am definitely on the side of plant everything. In fact, my goal for our property over time, is to eventually become a food forest. So every plant that we grow on our property will have a purpose. And it'll either be used for food or medicine or something for local wildlife or to feed livestock, or everything will have a purpose.
You have a couple of the Chef's Choice orange left that we can grow for personal.
The Chef Choice orange, I got these from Joe at Garden State Gardener. He sent me these, and the Chef Choice orange tomatoes are phenomenal. They were a huge hit last year, and I'm sad because I have not seen these seeds anywhere else. So those go in the personal garden. Oh, okay. I was gonna say these tomatoes last year we did do a couple that were common. We went with like a pink tomato. The goal is to grow things that you can't find at the big box stores. I don't want to be competing in the same market as, you know, the Bonnie plants or whatever that you find at Walmart and Lowe's and Home Depot and everywhere, all the big box stores. And I want to specialize in growing things that are unusual, things that are completely organic and non-GMO and not modified and all that stuff. So while I do agree that we should grow some of these, I think that we should look at Baker Creek and see if we can find some that are
better?
Like that are just super cool, you know, like because you can find a Roma tomato anywhere. I want them to be able to find.
Oh, there's.
Oh, yeah, that one's an Ace 55 tomato.
Okay, I was like, how did they just say tomato?
Yeah.
What kind of tomato?
Right.
And then there's yellow
So
tomatoes.
I'm gonna set that with this. Not that those are the varieties that we're gonna grow. Ooh, the Brad's Atomic Grape are some of my favorite. Those are definitely going in the plant sale pile. Of course, now I get carried away. So I might end up going back through this pile and narrowing it down because this is only my second year actually doing a plant sale, and I'm afraid that it's gonna I'm gonna have too many varieties and make it too difficult.
See, what I was thinking is that we'd go through and we'd pull out all the ones that we want to grow.
Uh-huh.
And then, like you said, narrow it down for the plant sale.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, for us, we can try a little bit more so then we know the flavor and how they grow.
Right.
So if we want to add them to the following year's plant sale, we already know how they are.
So experiments.
Yes.
Experiments.
Yes.
Yeah. So these Korean long tomatoes are a Roma variety. So they're kind of like a good paste tomato or something like that. And but they are phenomenal. They are better than any Roma I've ever had. So I think we should definitely do those. Yes, those
yellow cherry tomatoes.
Oh yes, those are.
I don't know.
It doesn't. It's just seeds in there, I think.
I was just wondering if there was any seeds. Oh, yep, there's still a little bit.
There's all. Oh yeah, I gave a bunch of those away.
You can film in this one.
But they're the Dr. Witchy. I'm gonna put that in the plant sale pile because I think that I want to try to grow those again this year. I've heard really, really good things. I think that Jess at Roots and Refuge loves these, and so that's why I wanted to try them. So I went ahead and ordered some, and I guess I just didn't. I don't know. I don't remember growing these last year. Maybe it was one of those varieties I planted too late.
I don't know if these seeds are any good.
Probably not. We don't need to mess with any of those.
That's pretty much it other than those.
We will grow, this doesn't have a good picture on it, but it's from Seed Savers Exchange. They are Eaglehart yellow cherry tomatoes. They are little tiny yellow round cherry tomatoes, and they grow so much. I mean, you could like trellis one of these and it's an indeterminate, so it just grows and grows and grows and grows, and you get hundreds of thousands of tomatoes off of it, and they are excellent. So that definitely goes in the plant sale pile too, because that's one of my favorites. I've grown that every single year, probably for the past 5 or 6 years since I've found that variety.
And what about the ground cherries?
Aunt Molly's ground cherries, I probably won't grow those because they grow wild everywhere here.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, you said that they grow.
They grow wild
like,
everywhere.
So.
I did grow some last year in Oklahoma, and they'll probably come back. But they grow wild. We had so many ground cherries, we didn't know what to do with them this year.
All right, let's go with...
Where's the other one that's tomatoes, huh?
Right.
Was that
I'm
it?
not seeing it. That looks like the only one labeled tomatoes.
I'm surprised I only have one.
Right, you have like 2 of everything else.
Yeah.
Here, let's do with one greens. some kind of greens we could grow.
Okay. Now, do you think that we should do greens for the plant sale too?
I would, because I love going to like farmers markets and stuff and being able to buy myself a fresh salad.
Yeah. Right.
But that's me.
But I mean, like, so.
But we'd have to grow, you know, not like your normal like iceberg lettuce or anything, but you know, like
Right.
That looks pretty.
There's one in here. This lettuce is good. This red Merlot. Oh, I guess it's just Merlot lettuce. I grew that last year. It was a free seed packet from Baker Creek Seed Company, and it is good stuff.
Strawberry spinach, that just sounds good.
Strawberry spinach, it actually... Can y'all believe a fly turned the camera off? I think it's too cold. Like, they should be, you know, not here. It's too cold. So strawberry spinach, it has edible leaves, but it also has these little, almost like little fruit things that grow on it that you can eat too. I did grow them, but they ended up not like fruiting or whatever, so I never got to try that to see what it was like. What do we got?
Garden rocket. I'm curious. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you know, I can't use my phone right now, but somebody sent me a pack of seeds. Whoever it was, I love you. I love seeds. You never go wrong with sending me seeds.
Right, and then just regular spinach.
But it's a garden pack, I guess, and it's really cool because you can just scan the QR code on the package and it gives you all of your growing instructions and information you need about what the seeds are. I think that's a really cool way to package seeds.
We were just trying to figure out what bok choy is good for, and you have seeds.
I know, yeah, they were free seeds. This is my favorite lettuce ever. So it's, you can't read the top because it's leftover seeds from last year and I ripped the top off. But it's Cosmic Crimson Mix. This stuff is so good. And it's really easy to grow.
Right, it looks like the spring mix.
Yes. So I'm going to add that to that pile. I'm definitely going to have to order more of that. I think arugula is something you can get everywhere. Lettuce, just spinach. See, we might need to find, you know, even if we just stick with one kind of greens.
Yeah, just have something there. I mean, and that would be a good one too, because I'm just looking because, well, I've gone down the rabbit hole of greens.
Yeah, here's this stuff. We're definitely gonna need. Have you come across any collards in there yet?
No,
Think home garden too.
Red rhubarb.
Red rhubarb. I haven't ever grown rhubarb.
We should try to grow some because then Emily could make us like rhubarb pie and.
Yeah, sure. Add that to the. I've never grown rhubarb before.
Neither have I, but we should try it.
Yeah.
Then we'll.
Yep, definitely have to have an herb garden too.
Red Venture celery.
Huh.
It's the OG.
Oh, OG, yeah. I'm gonna start looking at peppers. I have peppers and nightshades in here. Eggplant. Do you like eggplant?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know how to cook it good?
I know how to like make one thing good with eggplant, and then just like a stuffed eggplant like type of thing. But no, I've never really cooked too much with it.
Bell peppers are definitely a must. And that is just like a red sweet pepper. So we did grow some really cool peppers last year. Let me see if I have some of those seeds in here. The Aurora pepper, there's no picture on this, but it is an ornamental pepper, and I think they're mild. They are really, really small peppers, but they grow pointing up, like at the sky. So they almost look like different colored spikes, and there's orange and purple and red and yellow and green, and they just kind of stick up.
I definitely want to grow some of those.
Yeah, they are
just because
so
it sounds
awesome.
pretty.
They're good too. That one's a different kind of eggplant. Mini bell peppers.
Yes.
We could grow mini bell peppers. Oh,
What
there's
kind
the
of peppers are these?
and the orange bell peppers. Oh, those are ancho peppers.
Oh, they're
They're like,
They're like the big ones that you can stuff for making,
Yeah.
What are they called?
chili rellenos.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
like those, right?
Mhm.
We should grow some of these just for us.
Right,
Because
yes.
I love these kind of peppers. They're so
Banana
delicious.
peppers are in there. Oh, those are just banana wax.
Ooh, something else that I like too is banana peppers.
Yeah, I think those are really old though.
Alright, well, you want. Alright, so you went through the peppers.
Yep.
I pulled out beans. Or no, squash.
Okay.
I figure we'll look through squash.
Yeah.
You know, cucumber.
Definitely gotta have cucumbers.
All right.
Oh, that stinking fly.
Trying to mess everything up. One pack.
Yeah, they're different kinds though. This one's
This one's a Wisconsin. That's
Wisconsin. I've grown Wisconsin ones before.
a Big Max pumpkin.
I don't know. We'll just have to look at them and see.
Right, cucumber.
More cucumbers.
Regular.
There's some. I bet those are
Right.
older than the other ones.
Here's your pickling cucumbers.
Oh yeah. Give me one of those.
I was gonna say we need those. We gotta make some homemade pickles.
Yep. Lots of homemade pickles.
More cucumber.
Yep. I like cucumbers.
I love cucumber. Winter squash.
A buttercup squash.
Alright, a buttercup squash. A honey nut squash. These are good too.
Those are all winter varieties. Too bad we don't have them planted right now.
Right.
Blue Hubbard squash.
Okra.
Yep. We gotta grow okra, but I need more seeds because I think that's literally all the okra seeds I have.
Oh gosh. Finally found one you're low on, Jen.
Right.
I'm like, I know that there's another thing of squash. Or, yeah. Got more butternut squash.
Table Queen acorn squash.
Here's more okra.
Okay.
Emerald okra. Lots and lots of emerald okra.
I do have more okra. Somebody sent me these seeds a couple years ago. Definitely a lot of okra seeds.
Grow these and make our own loofahs.
Yeah, look, we can grow our own sponges.
I really wanted to do that.
I grew some last year and then I didn't dry them correctly and they got like turned black and moldy on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
So they were still like spongy, but they just looked really
There's
gross.
some golden zucchini.
Oh, I've never had, what, golden zucchini? Is that like summer squash?
Golden delight zucchini. I'm
Golden
not sure.
delight. I don't know. What's that other summer?
Summer squash. The birdhouse gourd.
Yep.
Oop. More loofah.
Ah, so I think we should leave, I don't know if we should do loofah because we're going to have kind of limited space.
Right. We'll have to wait.
Birdhouse gourds, those are interesting.
We
Okay,
have a birdhouse
but
gourd
this-
that's not open yet. Did you grab some of these squash? Or do you not want to?
Oh, well, I'll,
They're all supposed to say.
yeah, I'll look them up and see.
Okay. Now, what are we going for?
Root vegetables.
Radish.
Let's grow some radishes. They're really good
French
for you.
breakfast.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You got beets.
Beets, let's grow beets too because they're
Golden
super
blood.
good for you. I don't exactly know how to cook them. But
Turnips.
Turnips.
White globe purple.
I don't even know anything about turnips.
There's a leak in the boat.
Ah! Oh, hey, yeah, those are cool beets. Let's
They
grow
look
those
pretty.
ones instead.
Alright.
Put this one back and we'll grow those ones instead.
More leeks.
Those are interesting looking beets.
More leeks. Oh, hey, look, more leeks.
Oh, hey, okay, well, we should grow some. Alright. Leeks are pretty much green onions, right?
I think so. I'm not exactly sure. But I think so. Alright.
I'm gonna hate having to, like, sort all this back out into the boxes.
Radish.
Did we already have radishes?
This is a something too. And this is a breakfast.
Saxatu.
And then a red beet. A Bordeaux.
Here, grow, wait, we have those other beets in here.
Cilantro.
Here, put these radishes in there and we'll pick out a different radish.
different radish.
Maybe like French breakfast radish? I don't know. I've never grown French breakfast radish before. I'd look it up, but I'm using my phone to record.
I guess I could look it up.
That's alright.
There's more beets.
More beets, more beets.
Carrots. Did we want to do carrots
Oh,
for
yeah,
Wiley?
we can-
He was saying that if he had carrots all the time, he'd eat them.
Yep.
Onion de Brunswick.
Huh, okay.
There's more carrots, different kinds.
Yeah. We'll stick with that one head. Oh yeah, and then weird carrots from Baker Creek. I haven't grown those yet.
Coral. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Either one of them, really.
Uzbek and coral.
Turnip.
Turnips.
We can grow a rainbow mix of carrots.
Yes.
That looks cool.
Yes, it does.
More carrots.
I like weird stuff, y'all.
These are purple. Oh, that's like the same thing as
I
those
don't know how to do. I don't know how to do what to do with turnips.
You just have to look into it.
Fall radish, a watermelon radish. That's
That looks
interesting.
pretty. The color
Yeah, it
on
does.
the inside.
That does look cool.
It's a bright freaking pink. Why do you put those back on top of what I was
Oh,
doing?
sorry.
Cherry radish.
So many. Oh, that's rutabaga.
Parsnip.
I heard you can use parsnips in place of potatoes.
That's cute.
Maybe? Okay, we are going to go back through this.
Yeah, because we got to do some Googling on some of this stuff. We got to figure out exactly what it
Because
might be.
I
good
will
for.
grow everything.
Yeah, we're probably not the best person to be trying to do a plant sale because we're just going to end up with a whole bunch of plants.
Yeah. So with the plant sale, seriously, I want to keep it to tomatoes, peppers, maybe some herbs, and like a lettuce. And I
What
don't
about beans? Any kind of beans? Bush beans.
Yeah, let's look at squash. Or yeah, we can do beans. Wait, we already did
Lima
squash.
beans. Yeah. Red noodle yard long pole bean.
I think my neighbor had grown some red noodle beans, and they were really long.
Try those.
Yeah, sure. I hope I have some. Which one are you looking at now?
These are more beans.
Oh, more beans.
Pea. Peas. I like peas.
You like peas? Oh, that's mullein seeds.
Mullein seeds.
Yes. I saved a lot of mullein seeds this year. I'm going to plant mullein everywhere.
Want to do some peas?
Sure. But what kind? Which one?
I don't know. These are sugar snap and those are...
I like sugar snap. Are any of those sugar snap?
No, these are different kinds of beans. French bean
Matador
and...
contenders.
Contender. But you got the sugar snap peas, which... Nice to look at. Maybe we'll have to just buy some more of these.
Yeah.
'Cause I like the sugar snap ones too.
Yeah. Or locate Baker Creek and see what they've got.
Yeah.
What about...
Grain.
Did we go through... Yeah, we went through roots vegetables already, right?
Yeah.
Did we go through squash?
Yes.
Yeah.
Melons.
Brassicas. Let's go through brassicas. We've got that. Broccoli. I have never successfully grown broccoli. I mean, my heads have always been really small. Yeah, we can try to grow Brussels sprouts. If nothing else, we can eat the greens.
Right. Did you want to try broccoli again? I'll help you try broccoli.
Sure.
But if we're going to do broccoli, we've got to do cabbage too.
Yeah.
I like broccoli and cabbage.
Okay, we love cabbage also. And that's all season cabbage.
And you got more. You got Swiss chard, golden acre cabbage, Chinese cabbage, dwarf Siberian kale, more cabbage.
An interesting kind of cabbage.
That's a very interesting looking cabbage. I was very confused.
Yeah.
I read it wrong. I was like,
Oh, collard greens.
Collard
yes.
greens.
Yay. Wiley was hoping I had some of these.
Dinosaur kale. Rawr. Or broccoli.
Pick one. Did I already put a broccoli over here? I might have.
I can't remember.
Why do I have so many seeds?
Right? And what are they?
Yeah. So, some of these are hand-me-downs. So, they're not all ones that I've picked out before.
Dazzling blue kale.
Dazzling blue kale? We definitely need to grow a kale. So, pick one.
Well, it's either dinosaur or dazzling blue, because I just like the names.
Well, let's go with the dinosaur.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, it's not bok choy or bok choy, it's pak choy.
Pak choy. Pak choy. Kohlrabi.
Kohlrabi. Another cabbage. Purple cabbage.
Oh. Okay.
Another broccoli.
More broccoli.
And another dinosaur kale.
Oh, yay. So if we don't have enough. I do like kale, though.
Right?
I kind of wish we had power so we could use the freeze dryer to preserve vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
I did it
Hopefully we will have
right,
power, though, you know.
like next year. No, it is next year.
It'll be this year.
Yeah.
Not sure when. So we still have herbs and flowers. We still have grains and melons.
I think to keep this video short, maybe we should save those for the next video. Because this video is already really long.
Alright.
And all it is just of us talking about seeds. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
But time passes so fast when you're talking about seeds.
I know. So these are what we have picked out so far for the garden.
These are going to be for the plant sale.
Yes.
You
And
can see the size difference in our stacks.
we're going to have to do our research and find some more varieties of tomatoes and peppers that we want to grow and narrow those choices down. I do want to, I don't know about y'all, but I have a lot of seeds and no self-control. And so that usually ends up getting me into trouble. I start too many seeds. I have too many plants.
Wiley says no nurseries for her.
And then right. Wiley knows better than to take me to the plant store. Or when we go to the hardware store, he has to, put my blinders on.
Stay focused.
Yes, I'm a plant addict.
Right,
I think that's the first step in recovery,
the
right?
plants.
Is admitting you have a problem. Hey, how about we do this? I got hair ties. We can wrap them.
Right.
But we're going to have to narrow down our choices for the plant sale and also pick out a few more varieties and get those ordered, and then we can move on to the next step. So there's the beginning of our plant planning process. So the reason we're starting in January, yes, I know you won't be able to plant until, in Zone 7, we can't start planting till March or April around our last frost. And I know that's kind of a ways in advance, but last year I started my plants in January. Some of them started in January, others I started in February. The peppers that I had started in February were not ready by the time I was selling plants in April and May. And so I'm going to start them in January this year. I'm going to give them a couple weeks head start, and hopefully they will be plant sale ready by the time that rolls around. I am working this year with a local feed store. They are going to buy plants from me and sell them to help streamline my distribution process. And I may or may not do farmers markets this year or sell on Facebook or stuff like that. But y'all keep an eye out for future videos if you're into this thing. I know that this is kind of probably a boring video for most, but if you're a plant guru like me, then you probably enjoyed it. So stick around because we'll be talking about it more in the future. But that's all for today, y'all. We love y'all, and we hope you have a good day. Bye.
You guys have a great day.
Oh, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.